Chet Holmgren was easily one of the best high school prospects during his senior year in high school, and he has without a doubt kept his legacy intact while playing for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. But can he compete in the NBA?
Basketball is back.
Let's play some ball.
You ready to play some basketball? Are you not entertained?
In Chet Holmgren's senior year in high school, he averaged 20.8 points, 12.6 rebounds, 4.4 assists, and 4.7 blocks per game while connecting on 68.3% of his field goals, leading his team to a state title. Because of his basketball dominance coming out of high school, Holmgren was the #1 recruit in the nation, and he committed to Gonzaga. Chet told ESPN this: "It was Gonzaga's consistent approach, how versatile they are on the court, and their offensive style. They take their talent and tweak their system based on their personnel. They know how to put it all together." So Holmgren flies out to Spokane to play basketball on one of the best teams in the nation and has had an amazing season so far. He averages 14.4 points, 9.7 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and 3.6 blocks per game, with a 61.6 field goal percentage, including hitting 43.8% from behind the arc. He has played super consistently throughout his 27 games as a college athlete, but can he keep it up against NBA competition? Holmgren is 7 feet tall, a great height for being a center in the NBA, but he only weighs 195 pounds, which leads tons of people to believe that Chet will get bullied in the paint when he is drafted in the NBA. However, I think differently. While he may get backed down fairly easily, he has an insane wingspan of 7 feet and 6 inches, 3 inches above the league average for a center. This will allow him to be an elite post defender and will cause great paint players like John Morant a lot of trouble around the rim. And also, who's to say that Holmgren won't gain weight? Since his senior year in high school, Holmgren has gained close to 20 pounds. So when he's drafted and working with professional NBA physical trainers, I can easily see him gaining way more weight because he will need to do that in order to be a very deadly threat defensively in the post. And I know that college players aren't as developed, strong, or skilled necessarily as NBA players, but Holmgren has an incredible 77.7 defensive rating, the best in the nation. Though the NCAA has some very big and strong players, even if they are just like a shadow or a type of the competition Holmgren will play in the NBA, the 7-foot-tall big man is demolishing his opponents on the defensive end. So, defensively, as Holmgren plays and competes in the NBA, he definitely has a real chance of becoming an all-time great. But he will need to gain some more weight in order to compete to his highest potential. But defense is only half of it. Before we move on, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another Certified Buckets video. On offense, Chet Holmgren is just as good, if not better. As a 7-footer, no one would expect Holmgren to be able to dribble, but this guy has some really good handles and ball control. When he was 17, Holmgren crossed up Steph Curry, for crying out loud. I know Curry isn't known for defense, but he is an NBA player, and going up against a 17-year-old, I would suspect that Curry would play with lockdown just as good as Marcus Smart or even Patrick Beverley. Of this, Holmgren said, "I knew when I was coming down that I was going to hit him with a drag in and out, and he didn't quite bite on that. So then I went behind the back, and he bit on that. Then I doubled it up and hit one more dribble and came across the lane. It was pretty fun. It was a great experience, and people shouldn't judge him on one play. He's still the 2-time and unanimous MVP, not Defensive Player of the Year." And he's right, but still, as a 17-year-old, at 7 feet tall, having the ability to cross over an NBA defender is nuts. Not only that, but having the confidence that he could perform like that is, to me, the real crazy part of the story. Paul Biancardi, ESPN's national recruiting director, said this: Chet Holmgren is the greatest mismatch in the high school game because of his outside shooting, inside game, and physical measurables. He displays uncommon versatility with his scoring prowess, ball handling, and mobility in fluid movements. He is the greatest mismatch because there has never been anyone like him in the history of basketball. The most similar player to Holmgren I can think of is KD, and though he is listed at 6'10 and 240 pounds, we all know this is a big fat lie. There's no way Kevin Durant is only 1 inch taller than LeBron and only 10 pounds lighter. Chet's unique skills on the court are not only unexpected but also very difficult to guard. He has an increasing desire to put the ball on the floor and drive by any defender. His length helps him big time with finishing, and his agility and body control are inhuman for someone of his size. And his skills have only improved as he has played under the guidance of Mark Few and the Gonzaga training staff. As I said before, his three-point percentage is 43.8%. As a 7-footer, this unique ability will give NBA bigs a lot of trouble, and it will help his team space the floor more efficiently. All in all, due to his skill on defense and confidence mixed with a little bit of everything else on offense, I think that Holmgren will have absolutely no trouble competing in the NBA. Guys, don't forget to watch my latest video where I dig through stats to figure out which player is better, Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker.